that if you notice it crash. I don't know what's been going on lately. This game has been crashing on my side a lot, and I can't say it's Wi-Fi issues because I've already told you before, I've gotten a new modem. I don't know why the fuck it keeps crashing so freaking constantly. It'll crash if this game is played for more than an hour, probably because too many people are on the goddamn server. Which is another thing you'll notice some crashes too when you're playing. But if you guys did not want to see the other video, I'll repeat this from scratch. Let me just jump in on my characters. Oh my god, I forgot that it crashes. I don't know why the hell it's constantly always crashing. I've got to freaking see if my, you know what, has to be reset or whatever the hell. I also got to make sure to go and delete the other video if I can get there. If not, I'll just, you know, leave it or whatever. Damn it. But if you guys wanted to know what the other video was, the first half of it, or deep into like 6 so minutes into it, I was talking about the gold values. But I'll do it again, I guess, for this video. Again. More. You know, less. Damn it, I just did not think it was going to crash on me in the middle of nowhere. Like I said, this game does get very server filled. It does lag a lot, so be careful when playing this game. Don't be surprised if your game won't crash like mine did constantly. It's because everybody gets onto this game constantly. Like, they live their life in this game. And most people don't even play the game for anything. They're just here to screw around with the chat, which is something that the guys that make the game should actually fix. They actually have to fix that issue. Because if you're not going to play and just do it for chat, go on a chat room. That's ridiculous. Alright. So the last thing I said, I'm going to repeat again, we're going to go over is the gold values and the money. So as I said in the other video before it crashed, in this game, most of the times, most story missions and objectives you complete give you gold bars. These right here are the values you can earn. Well, these main first 3. These right here, I've never seen anybody earn this amount. This is just if you can make that amount and turn into a gold bar. Somebody got rid of a world boss, but we're going to talk about that in another video. Anyways, most of these gold bars go as follows. Easier missions, in between missions, and then the harder missions, you'll get these amounts. Sometimes you'll get more than one. But like I said before in the other video, before it crashed, little wise choice I've made, and I wish I told myself, and I said it before, to my future self when I was playing on my first character, is to save gold bars, and I'm doing that constantly right now, because, you know, in the central market, most stuff people sell there do add up to amounts of money, and in this game, with the new gear and stuff, and updates they do, some of this stuff does go up in value, so I highly recommend if you're starting out, keep what gear you have that you know you can work with, and farm up these bars, and then when you're ready to go to the central market, when you go there next, hopefully it doesn't crash again, I'll show you what you got to do there. So that's something there to look into. Oh, also one more little item I'm going to show you real quick if I can get it into this video before anything happens. I hope I don't have to make a second retake. When you begin the game, you're going to get this item called an Adventurous Tome. Now, whenever you talk to the Black Spirit, you press down right here. You're going to get as part of your main missions. This item right here actually allows you to get another currency. And I think I have it in my storage right here. Let me go ahead and show it to you guys. Yeah, shut up, old man. Or whatever you are. And this other currency is called the Prognos Silver Bar. Now, the item I have right here, and everybody gets this, is the Adventurous Tome. This will allow you to get additional silver bars. Enemies don't always drop just silver. On a rare chance, drop these bars. Now, with this item, however, I've usually gone to areas where sometimes you'll get 1 or 2 bars, but on occasion, I've been getting from anywhere from between 3 not 3, and like I said, I'm only getting like 3 or 5 bars. But with this item, you get like between like 8 or so bars on rare areas or like tougher opponents. I actually managed to get the highest amount, like 11 of these bars. And I did start off with like 5 or so. As you guys see here, I got like 22 of them on it. You can see the number, it's very small. But each of these are worth 20k. And there's also currency you can exchange here with the storage manager if you ever come over here and do so. Now we're going to go hurry up over to the currency's best friend, aka the central market, before the shit crashes again. I hope it doesn't. And this right here is where you're constantly going to be when you get all of your gear. There is not one moment where you won't be making 3 to 4 trips here to do one of two things. Either you're going to sell your stuff, or you're going to buy your stuff. Now, if you're going to sell your stuff, you guys can see here, for example, I have a necklace that I've been trying to get rid of. Nobody wants to buy it, so I'll probably take it back. You sell your stuff here. This is a list of stuff you buy. They'll tell you the price. And come back and check often. You have an option where it tells you to collect how much you bought it off of. And over here is the central market. This is where you get all your stuff. Your main weapons, sub-weapons, awakening armor, etc., etc. All your stuff is here. Now, you can also search an item here. Place an item here. For example, me, I do life skilling on the offhand whenever I'm not busy doing stuff. I'm going to show you here an example. Something good. Fertilizer. And I use this because I have a farm, but we're going to go into that in a minute. That's for the other, or maybe I'll make it for the second video. I don't know. We'll see. You guys can see these are different things here. Just pick an item right here. Press purchase. And when you want to get an item, what you want to do here, you don't want to go by price. Because, of course, this is just a list here. But if you want to, that's up to you. Me, personally, I go by an amount. And we just see the total down there, how much we have. A recommended thing also for this area, you guys see there's different areas here for where you can put your silver. Make sure you keep at least a good amount that you think you can manage for buying your items on the central market. Let's say, for example, here, let me give you the best example. I've done this when I was actually starting off with my other level character, other main. So we're going to go for an awakening. Let's say... I don't know what. Okay, let's go with my first characters, which is Striker. So the easiest here, we got all these right here. Let's say I have 100 mil or so. I want to get one of these. So this is a list of all these gears, and they go off by how high the rarity is. I wish I could show you guys here better. So you guys see on the left corner, we have here the gear that we're trying to buy compared to what I have. It shows you if it's better or not. But you guys see the gear levels go up in price by what you've enchanted. And this goes up every so often in price. So we got here plus 8. Over here we go plus 0 to 7. Plus 8, plus 11, 13, all the way up. And then these right here. This stuff right here, I'm going to get to in a minute. I'm going to show you how this shit gets to, depending on how long we can make this, and if the game doesn't crash and end the video. Now, I think these kinds of gear. Let's not look at the gear that's 8 to 15. That stuff you could probably make. We're going to look at this kind of gear. This kind of gear you can make yourself if you've gotten accustomed to making blacksmith weapons. Stuff on your own, congratulations, you don't have to come here. If you want to buy prices, yeah, I highly recommend you have a crap ton of gold bars and money saved, because this game will drain you out of it eventually. And the same can also be said for, let's say, armor and such. I'm going to show you that too. So, let's go to armor. And I'm going to give you an example of certain armors here with the Lemuria, I think that's how you say it. Yeah, Lemuria. You guys can see here, these are the gears. Start off easy, but then they start getting expensive depending on how high they go. And these right here, these are the types of levels that blacksmiths usually end up having problems with. I'm going to show you when we get to the blacksmith. We got the pre, the duo, the the 10, the pet. Now, a way you can tell what gears you're getting your hands on, Once you get past 15, you're okay in those levels because you're usually just getting past these nitty-gritty shit. But once you get to these levels, this is where stuff starts to become a headache. So I want you to keep in mind what you saw there. Next, I'm going to bring you over here. Speaking of blacksmith, we're going to go over to one right now. I'm going to show you what I'm talking about. Where is our blacksmith in this area? I'm sorry, I usually get confused with this bastard because he's always like a level for me. Where are you, you bastard? See, here I was in the opposite side. God damn it, I usually get lost in my favorite area. Alright, here we go. That's one of the blacksmiths here for Velia. Yeah, no, nobody cares, buddy boy. So, here we have first how to repair stuff. So, repairing your gear is going to be constantly in one of two ways. When you upgrade your gear, sometimes your gear drops in durability. I'm going to show you how that gets done. So, upgrade most of your gear, you want to come here to the Black Spirit, this little bastard. And you got one of two options. First one we're going to go to is Enhancement. This is where you put all your gear here. Let me give you an example. Tubula. You put one item over here right next to it, like a Blackstone, or in this case, any special item it tells you on that side, and you go ahead and you start. Now, you see these numbers right here? Most of these numbers can be increased with what we call a few items. The first one we got is a Bulk's Cry. This item increases the enchantment chance, making it easier for you to get a higher rare chance of not screwing over your stuff. Next item here, and you're going to get these quite a lot whenever you log in. These are the Advice of Valks. Now, these items here, if your enchantment chance is 0, you want to choose these first and then go to the Valk's Cry, or use both. I don't know how. I usually go for both at the same time when I can. Shit right now, so I'm going to show you how this works. Must be 0. Okay, you see, guys, it's 16 right now, so I can't use one. I'm going to go ahead and use 2, 3. Now you guys can see right here, it's telling me a percentage is 100% guaranteed. So I'm going to go ahead and we're going to press triangle. Okay. Now you guys see my gear went up to +1. Now I'm going to go ahead and bring it up here again. As you see now, I don't have the stones anymore, but next time it's going to go up a number. Right here, I can see it clearly. It says it needs 2. Now, keep in mind, whenever you do these, there's a small chance that it'll tell you sometimes on the screen that your durability would drop down by 2, or in this case, more, depending on how high you're going by rating. If that does happen, you come to this guy or any blacksmith in the city. Now we're going to move on to what happens if your durability drops down. Your weapon is about to break and all that, although you can't fix it. Don't worry about that. Now I'm going to show you what happens. So here you see, this is all my equipment right here. And on the side, it says the restoration value. This number tells you how much durability I can restore on any of my gear. So let me go over to one of my weapons here. This is my item here I'm using. This is my pre-tubular string. You guys can see I've been working on it, but it dropped down from 57 out of its 100% value. Now, when that happens, you want to get one of two items. The first one is Artisan's Memory, my bad. This item allows you to increase the max durability amount to 5 times. We're going to use one of them right now. Next thing we have here is the Memory Fragments. You want to use these each time. This will increase the value depending on how many you have on you. So it's a good idea to always keep an eye on these things. Keep them on you in person or buy them at Central Market. I do know they go up for a certain, the last amount I picked up like about 140 of these. And they went up to 75 silver. Yes, it's a really, really big number. But in this game, if you farm up the amount of gold bars, I have on how many storage is, you won't have any problem. In this game, gold bars are easily grabbed like pieces of candy. Like if you're going trick-or-treating, oh, you're going to find a gold bar. Just save them up. Save your money, that sort of thing. Now I'm going to show you here, we're going to put the memory fragment up. I can't highlight it, but up there in the middle, you can see there's the Artisan. We're going to go ahead and see how much I get. I'm getting 43. So we're going to press triangle. And right here, it's telling you when it's restored, ingredient item will be destroyed. You want to destroy, blah, 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 blah. That means that my Artisan's memory will be used, and it'll restore up to 5 more. See, it's going up every so often. Now, whenever an item does go up over, sometimes it's not going to show right now, but most of these items usually restore will have the option to restore or repair themselves, my bad. So keep an eye on this whenever you do your durability. Some of my items have had where I had to come back and repair them when they're equipped. Well, I don't have it equipped right now, but let me go ahead and equip it on my character. I'm going to show it to you. So you guys see my tubular string right now? And I don't know if you guys can see down there where it says durability. This shows how much I have on me that I've repaired. So I have 57 out of 62. So we're going to go ahead and repair this stuff right here. Go to repair. Right here you can pick between your inventory or your storage, whichever one you feel like you want to waste the money out of for the shit. And don't be surprised. Sometimes you may have a lot of damage on your gear. I've ended up paying like 200 to 300k silver every time I've ended up coming at these guys. Ended up making like regular customers. Like they're like, oh, you damaged your gear? No problem. Come to us. That's like so on and so forth silver. Okay, thank you. Goodbye. See, there you go. Stuff's repaired. Now, what if you were to when we were at the central market down there? How about if you want to repair, or not repair, how about you want to upgrade your weapon higher? Let me show you what happens if, say, you do start to screw up. And I'm going to go ahead and take an example. Do I have an item or a weapon or something I can show you this on? I don't know if I can. I don't think I have a gear item I can show you this on. I might have to take one from my personal storage to give you as an example. Where is my guy? Hey, what up, buddy? I need to use my storage. I should have an item here I want to show. I can show you guys with. If not, I'll just buy a craft weapon and just bring it over. I thought I had an. I do not have one, huh? Hold on. Let me go to my central market real quick, guys. I'm going to show you this.
If you lose your composure, you'll eventually lose yourself.
Yay, great knowledge, jackass. Let's take the sword real quick. Let me take the sword. Oh, wrong one. Alright. So we're going to go down here. Enhancement. Put my weapon there. Now, you guys see there's some different stones we have here. Remember I told you there's different items that are required in order to upgrade your weapons. Let me introduce you to the first of the few things you're always going to get whenever you do anything in this game, like missions or you kill monsters. The first one we have is the Blackstone Weapon. This purplish stone right here that I'm highlighting is for the weapon stones. There's also another variation for it. I don't know if I can highlight it right now. I don't have it here. Do I have it on me? Yeah, I have it right here. This blue one right here is for armor. Now, you're going to get these every so often. Even the Black Spirit himself will give you a fuck ton of these. So, save them for normal gear. It's that not all gear can use this stuff. There's some gear, like the gear I'm using, that ends up using different stones. If you log in, you'll probably get this gear called the Naru gear. This gear is given to, like, the beginners. So, if you do get this, I highly recommend you use this up to a certain point. And once you're ready and willing to go to the big leagues and waste a lot of your hard-earned silver and move up to other gear. Right now on the season server, I'm showing you guys right now, I have all this gear, these gears, like the yellow ones. These are the tubular gears. We're going to talk about that in another video. But if you get to that stuff right here, then we got these items. You're going to be earning a lot of these. These are the beginner Blackstone armor and weapon stones. This gear stone is only required for the Naru gear. And as you guys can see, there's a little warning right here. If you fail, and I told you guys, sometimes when you fail, your durability drains. If you fail with this stone, your max durability drops down by 2 every time you fail to enchant your certain gear with whatever stone you're using. Same thing can be done sometimes with the normal gear. So I'm going to go ahead and show you how high I can get this done. I'm going to see how many stones I got first. So right here we have 12 stones. And you guys can see right here, this is different. Here it says max durability would drop by 5 for a failed enchantment. So before we begin, make sure you check your enchants. Right here, this tells you what you guys can use and close devour, so you guys can buy themselves Valks or any stones and stuff like that. Go ahead and choose one of these. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to choose one of these. We see right here, oh, we don't have anything right now, but yeah, we got a chance right now, I guess, because I use these things. So let's go over to the stone, or my weapon, my bad. Got my stone right there. Let's go ahead and upgrade it. Okay, do it again. So I'm just gonna skip the damn here. Yeah, you guys see it's still going. Okay, now you guys are seeing how the numbers drop. Okay, now look at this. Now the number is dropping down, so you guys can see now the next time I do this, if I fail, it's going to drop by 5. And you see down there it's showing the durability of said weapon is right now at 100%. So when you do your upgrading for any weapon, keep an eye on this stuff, because sometimes you're going to just end up screwing out your durability. If that ends up happening, don't worry about that. You just come over here to your local blacksmith. I'm going to show you right here. And you're going to come over to the repair and you're going to go to your max durability. Now, let me see if I don't have it equipped on me right now, but remember how I showed you earlier with my tubular string, or sting, my bad. Just come over here, I'll equip it. Take that right there. Make sure you have your Artisan's memories. You can earn these from events. You can buy them in the pearl shop for a few pearls. I don't know how many these go for. I haven't bought mine. I've earned mine, so if that helps, you guys can check how much those cost there. And then there's the memory fragments. Memory fragments, you can also earn these in some missions, so you can buy them or get them whenever you log in as a login reward or through some events. Sometimes they'll earn them through event boxes. You'll usually get a certain number depending on how many you can get lucky with. Go ahead and click on that. And then see right there, there's how much I can restore. Until I can restore no more. Click on that right there and then just raise up. And you're going to be doing this constantly whenever you upgrade your weapons. Not one point where you're not going to come back here, back and forth, upgrading your weapons, because you always want to get to the highest level, right? But another thing that you can also do, sometimes you can earn weapons. And that's going to take me to another thing I'm going to show you guys right here. So we're going to need to go to the trusty world map for this part. And this world map, you're going to be constantly going here every time you do a mission. But that's not the point of what I'm trying to show you. So let me show you here something. You guys see these right here, these that say field boss. So when you do these right here, sometimes these field bosses drop special, like special type of yellow weapons that you can get your hands on. I'm going to show you one of them right now, actually, with the central market. We're going to go over here. We're going to go over to... Yeah. Shut up, buddy boy. I know what the hell... I know I've already played this game well enough to know how the hell this works. What's the best weapon I can show you guys with? Right now I'm using my Nova, so that's a perfect example I can show you. Sometimes some of these will usually have, like, for world boss and stuff. This right here is one of the infamous ones I've seen. This is the Kazarka Morningstar. You can get this for battling the Kazarka world boss, and sometimes you'll get their names based on these weapons. You can earn these weapons whenever you get, like, the loot boxes. If you get very lucky, you get your hands on one of these. Congratulations. you can keep it for yourself, or you can upgrade it. Think about upgrading these. You see the prices for these. The thing with these weapons and normal ones is that the world boss weapons always cost a really hefty penny. Don't think that you're just going to be getting these all cheap. No, you're going to have to spend a lot of money to get these. But if you can luckily get your hands on one when you're fighting the world boss and you have well enough ready gear, then kudos to you. Congratulations, you have a world boss weapon on you for the first time. And if you constantly keep doing world bosses, you're bound to get your hands on other items as well as a world boss weapon or so on, so forth. Now, when you level them up, you can easily see right here, they go up in value, and they're sometimes much more stronger. Up to the pent level, see how high this is. This thing is much better than my Morningstar. A lot more better, holy crap. These guys were tooth and nail prior to what I just showed you in the blacksmith to get to this point. Nobody has a Kazarka one right now, but they do have Tets. See right here. However, if you don't want them and you usually get like copies of these, you could just basically end up selling these. And they do make a really good amount of silver, so keep your eyes on those weapons. If you get spares, sell them after you've maxed them out to the pet level. And there are plenty of world bosses you guys can see here all around the world. One of the examples I showed you here are field ones. They do have a low chance, I've seen. They won't always give you something. But world bosses, like, let me show you one of them I know around here that I fought a while back. I haven't fought his ass. Where is she? Ah, here she is. This one here, one of them is Karanda, the Queen of Harpies. You can find her here up this mountain-like area. You ever want to fight that bird brain, go and fight her. And there's plenty of them right here also. The reason why I said they're different to field bosses, let me explain what field bosses are. Field bosses are some of the bosses you can fight for their gear, but compared to world boss items, they don't always go for the same amount. They're a little different. They're like in between. So keep in mind when you're doing that. Another thing that you guys may see around the world, I'm going to have to find one. Here you go. Around here, you'll find these little things right here. Now, sometimes in most areas, when you're playing or hunting or whatever you're doing, you're going to come across a certain monster that is way more stronger than all the others. These are Dark Rift bosses. Now, I'm going to recommend you do this before you fight them. Make sure you are at least level 56 and you're awakened. Now, I'm not going to go through that in this video, but that's something to keep in mind. These guys are overpowered, and they're not easy. They will screw over anybody who's coming unprepared and doesn't have really top-notch gear. However, I have fought them with the blue you guys seen on my character, so this proves that as long as your gear is in top-notch shape and it's in the best quality, you're good to go. Yeah, I have gotten taken down a few times here and there, but the good thing about these bosses are whenever you screw them over, their HP doesn't reset, so you can come back to them when you're good and ready, and you can pick up where their HP left off. So that's a nice thing about these guys. And guys, to see here, there's also the rewards you can earn. One of them is the item for a Black Star quest. If you guys want more info on that, you have to look it up. I'm not far into that to make any info on that. You can get some boxes that contain like special legendary loot gear, like a stone and alchemy stuff, and there's a memory fragment. So alright, give me. God damn it. Give me 1 sec, guys. I gotta make sure this mic actually works back. Is it working? Okay, I think yeah, it's working. It's working. How about that, guys? My mic actually died out. Freaking damn thing. Good thing I got like a little battery charger here to actually explain that. Yeah, I've been using this quite often. But that's actually something to keep an eye out whenever you get into this shit. If you feel like you're good, you're ready to tackle all those bosses, and you don't want to do world bosses and so on, go ahead and pick them. And you guys can see they're going to be all over the world. So you got one there, one over here. Once they are defeated, however, you aren't going to see them ever again. So make sure you hunt them all in different areas, go around the world, look for them, so on and so forth. It's pretty much the best I can do for you guys there to explain it, because world bosses with people, that's the other option. Now, what was I going to say? Let me see if I can bring one up here. Next thing I want to show you guys. Aside from upgrading your gear and stuff, you're also going to come across these right here. Now, these right here are the magic crystals, and these can be equipped to armor sockets. So, remember our good old friend, the Black Spirit? That's going to take us to the next step, and this is transfusion. So, you guys see here, this is all the gear that I can have equipped with a crystal. Over here, we got the crystals I can equip. So what you want to do here for this stuff, let's take our good old friend here. As you guys see, there is a crystal slot, but I don't have any crystals for it. Let me take one that I can equip. I can't equip it on any of this shit. Oh, wow. Alright, there we go. Much better. You guys can see I can equip one of these crystals right here in the crystal slot. Now, a thing you got to look into, and it says right down there, that this magic crystal has a very high chance of shattering upon death. If you do die, and I've had this happen many times, the crystal will break. So I recommend you have copies of these crystals if you want to keep them for your builds. And these crystals are random. There are multiple crystals you can earn throughout the game. Certain areas, world bosses will drop them, field bosses will drop them, anything of the sorts. You can even get them from Central Market. Hold on one sec though. I am gonna hope you have the silver for this shit. And I need to do this. So here we go, guys. These are the different crystals you can earn. You got some for HP and recovery. You got some for weight limit. Yes, there are some weight limit crystals you can earn too. These are, however, the orange reddish ones. These are the hard to get crystals. Sometimes you've earned these if you've gotten like through events or world bosses. Some harder bosses will drop them. Even the Dark Rift bosses I've warned you guys about will drop them. I actually did get one of these crystals, but it did break on me. I remember this crystal. I think I have another one in the storage. I don't want to use that yet. We got the yellow ones here. Each of them tell you what you can get your hands on. Attack power, damage reduction, recovery. Then we got these other crystals right here, like the Jin Bond and all this other shit. I haven't actually gotten these kinds, so these are new to me. I've never seen these before. But those are something to keep an eye on. You can put them in your armor. Sometimes they'll say you put them on your shoe, maybe your weapon. That sort of shit. And each crystal is different, so go ahead and mix and match whatever you want to put on your weapons. Go on and explore what types you want to place around your stuff. But like I said, once you die one time, that's it. Crystal is broken, so on that, try not to die if you don't want to lose your crystals and get multiple. What else did I want to say aside from that? Because I don't want to keep this video way too long than if I already have. That's pretty much all I want to cover for this video, because the next one I'm going to be covering like how each class works and shit. Is there anything else I wanted to cover? Sorry I wasn't able to do as best I could. Aside from the first video or stream I just made that crashed on me, and this one hasn't crashed. That's pretty much part of what I wanted to cover for this right now. I would have covered more, but like I said, I don't want this video to. I don't want my shit to crash. The game does crash constantly. Been issues I've been having with that. But that's the best I can give you guys for coverage right now. If you guys want to go ahead and give this a check through, keep an eye on some of the info here. I am going to be making a few of these whenever I get the chance. The next time we top this, I'll cover some other shit. I'm going to be covering like how most of the characters work in better detail than I did last time, because I felt like last time I gave you guys the detail, I kind of messed up. And I've been playing some other characters, so I can give you some better details on how they work, as well as what to look out for. So I'm going to go ahead and end this now before this cuts off and crashes. So hope you guys enjoyed this video. Sorry it's a little short, but this is kind of like a little guide video for new players. Like I said, this is to the best of my abilities, so if you already know what the fuck you're doing, I don't want to hear your complaints and shit. This is only for the new people. Let them explore this, and if they have any questions, they can ask other people. I will leave you on a side note. A lot of people in this game are known to be trolls. So if you have any questions at all, like, go ahead and hit me up. I've constantly been playing this game whenever I get a chance. And I've been getting back into it a lot more now recently with all this stuff that's been released. So if you guys have any, my friend Zombie will be happy to help you out with whatever we know, any knowledge we have in this game. We do have some knowledge in this stuff. He does run blacksmithing, so he can help you on that. I run certain classes. I can help you with whatever class you want to pick, as long as I played them and what I know about them, as well as awakenings, successions, and all that, and any farming areas and whatnot. So if you guys don't want to ask people like in the chat, because I've seen a lot of these guys who are trolls and shit, you want to ask someone that's been playing this game and give you as best they can full detail info, go ahead and hit me up, add me on PSN, and whenever I'm on, you guys want help, I'll give you as best the help I can. But anyways, guys, I'm going to end it here, like I said, because I don't want this to crash on me right now. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. This is one of few guides I'll give you guys for now. Next time we'll cover some more stuff whenever I get the chance. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Hit me up whenever I'm online playing this game or anything else. Same goes for any collabs or any of that shit. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this little video. Wasn't much I can give you because I don't want to make them too long, because you just saw my first one already crashed out of nowhere. But hopefully I've given you as best detailed info as I can. I'll be making a few more when I get the chance, like I just said. So with that, I'm going to end it here, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye-bye.